knew Sofia had a script that she was going to direct, and it was being sent my way to read. I was just excited at the prospect of working with her. I had met her through the years a couple of times and really liked her as a person, and also loved her work. And so I had seen the film, the original, years ago, and I was very affected by it. And I knew this would be a very different telling, a very different take, both aesthetically and as far as the tone of the film goes and the feel of the film, the sensibility of it. But I read the script and it was really super dramatic.
You're a most unwelcome visitor, and we do not propose to entertain you.
You'll find I'm easily amused.
You won't be here long enough for that.
The director always really establishes the mood on the set, and then it filters down to the crew, of course. And Sofia just created this really easy, laid-back environment on the set that was such a counterpoint to what was going on in front of the camera. You know, in between takes of us screaming at each other and roaring, then we'd go outside and we'd have coffee, and there was a picnic table out the back of the house, and everyone would sit around that, this long wooden picnic table with 2 benches, one either side, and we'd have coffee and shoot the shit and have a laugh, and it was a really cool environment. But it also felt very safe, and it felt like an environment where we could explore and take chances and all that stuff.
He seems to be a sensitive person.
Does he?
I just took what I'd found on the page, and it was a character who had come from great poverty and was, you know, an immigrant, first-generation immigrant, and had arrived on the shores of America to survive, to eke out a life for himself. Had to fight in the Civil War as an Irishman, as many Irishmen did. Took a mercenary's wage, got badly wounded, and finds himself in this incredibly ostentatious palace surrounded by 7 females in just a situation that he never could have had the imagination to think could have happened to him, but loses himself in it. I think sometimes when people are used to hardship and a lot of good things come their way very fast, it's very hard to maintain a sense of balance. You know, you've been under the weight of misfortune for so long that when good fortune comes your way, it can become intoxicating and you can lose yourself, and that's what happens with Mike Burney. But by the end of the film, he's incredibly emasculated and pays the ultimate price for all his misdeeds.